You brought up Bastianini. A little bit of talk of him. That last pass on Martin to win the weekend before. Do you think that he has a chance to be the spoiler? For the next 5 races.
Yeah, he does. He does because he's running. I mean, granted, it's a 2-man race points wise, but speed wise, it's probably 3 or 4. So I mean, spoilers. Even Marquez could go in there and dice up things a little bit. So Mark, the most aggressive guy out there. So that's why I love the guy, man.
Man, I don't know. The Beast is I think he's super talented. He was hurt from last year. Comes back this year slow. You could tell he's finally feeling like himself and being that competitive person that he is. But I don't think there's a way for him to get back into this race. I think next year he moves on to a different team. He actually is gonna be partners with Martin, no, at Aprilia.
Oh, Vinales at KTM.
At KTM, okay. So with Martin is gonna be
Aprilia with Bezzecchi.
With Bezzecchi, that's right. So to me, I think they're gonna cut the ties that they were the one battling for that second seat with Pecco, and Bastianini had a better season, and gets the seat. The second year again, here the question: will Martin get the second seat again? And obviously he's not getting it.
Right.
Which is again all the animosity that you brought up.
Right.
And why he kind of forced himself to make that decision, because one thing you don't do in any racing is speak bad on the Ducati.
Right.
We seen several riders make this mistake and no longer be in MotoGP.
Right.
And names don't gotta be said, but the people who know. And Martin, by saying what he said about the Ducati and making this choice and the decision, how they did it, and blowing up that he was the one for the seat, and that Ducati will make you look really bad and take you out. And that's what happened. Martin's gone.
Right.
But how does this affect the race? Again, Martin competing for this championship. They both made mistakes too. Pecco has made mistakes this season that he wasn't making last season.
Right.
And this what they call it, a pendulum, is swinging back and forth between them two, which is making the championship unbelievable, but it's letting names like we just said, Bastianini in, Marquez in, and
Costa.
These people were way back, way behind, and now you're starting to see the points add up and they're catching up. But what exactly is gonna happen within the next few rounds? I think it's gonna stay the same. It'll be between Pecco and Martin, just like last year until that last race.
Okay.
TJ?
I agree to that. No, I don't think Bastianini has a chance. I think he screwed it up one of the last races, but I don't think he has a chance. He's down 70 points or something like that. And I think this race coming up is very crucial because it's the third race in 3 weeks, and they're flying all over the place. So I think it's going to come down to the top two is Pecco and Jorge Martin. It's going to go back and forth. But I think it's a little bit out of reach for Marquez and Bastianini, because Marquez is 3 points behind Bastianini. So, I mean, they will have to do something outrageous. I mean, they do have the confidence at this time. They are putting out podiums. So
Okay.
You know, anything can happen. I mean, they can get it down to, you know, a couple points and, you know, can't make mistakes. As I was saying, there's so many races in a short amount of time.
Right.
You know, they got to stay healthy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, tell you what though. What I said just now, I probably misspoke. When I said, you know, Marquez and Beast may mix things up, I mean points wise, because I mean, understand Marquez and Beast points wise, they can't win. However, what I meant was that they may, you know, be ahead of Martin or Pecco, kind of mix things up between them two. That's kind of get in the way. That's what I meant. So that's all.
Right. And you know, to actually, I was going to bring that up. So I'm glad you clarified that, because it's not just Marquez and Bastianini. It's also Morbidelli.
Costa.
It's also Bezzecchi. It's Acosta. These are some riders that can take points away from those guys. You know, if Martin makes another mistake like he did, you know, these guys have a chance to win one of these races coming up.